everyone and welcome back to RGCTV. So this should be episode 5 I believe. So we've done a good few episodes already and we've done lots of different gymnastics, conditioning, stretching, skills, you name it. So we're still trying to make it different every week so it's kind of exciting and we don't repeat the same things too many times. So this week our focus is going to be on a lot of jumping work. So that kind of goes across floor, the vault, you're tumbling on the fast track and on the tracks and trampolines, and then also obviously in our conditioning. So I'm going to be taking the warm-up and conditioning part of this warm-up, and the girls are going to take you through some other jumps and plyometrics and drills and things like that, which will be really useful and beneficial when you go back to the gym. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say really. I think we can pretty much get started. Before we do though, obviously, as always, make sure you've got water nearby, make sure you're in appropriate gym gear just so you don't get too hot and that you can move enough. And other than that, for my part of the warm-up, you're going to find a stair. So let's go!
Fitness, friendship, community, through gymnastics at RGC.
Alright guys, so I've come to my stairs. So we're going to be using basically just the bottom stair for this whole workout. Now, I know some people might not have stairs at home, they might live in a bungalow, or you might not have anywhere suitable, like enough space around your stairs to do these exercises. So if that's the case, don't worry. Pretty much all of these exercises, in fact, yeah, all of them you can do on the spot, or we can change them slightly so that you can do them on the spot, on like a flat ground. So don't worry, you don't have to have stairs, but if you do, you can just use it to make the exercise a little bit harder. So what we're going to do is, the very first exercise is going to be kind of a slightly more gentle exercise just to get us moving because we haven't been getting warmed up. You know, we have to get our muscles warm so we can get ready for our conditioning and all that so we don't hurt ourselves. So we're going to stand up and we're going to do an exercise called step-ups. Now, step-ups are essentially where you step one foot up, other foot, and down, and down. So you go up, up, and down, down. Now it's important that whatever leg steps up first is also the leg that steps down first, okay? So if you're going right leg, you're going right and right, okay? Now, if you don't have stairs, obviously you can, for this exercise, you can just do jogging on the spot, so nice high knee jogging, and you can do it for, you can do 40 jogs on the spot, okay? So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do 20 on the right leg and 20 on the left leg. We'll take maybe a quick 5-second rest in between. Or if you're feeling fine, you can just go straight into it. So let's go. So we're going to go 20 times. Right, and I'm going to go straight into my left leg now, so the exact same thing. Guys, so with that exercise, it's important to note that a lot of people find it hard to coordinate going up and down quite fast. So start at the speed and pace that you can do and you feel comfortable doing. So it's okay if you go slowly like this while you get the hang of it, because it can be quite confusing once you go fast. And once you've got it, you can pick up the pace and go nice and fast. So take a quick break and we're going to move on to the next exercise. All right. Okay guys, so our next exercise is going to be with the feet together, jumping up and down onto the bottom step. It's really important for this that we stay tight, that we're not kind of landing like jelly on the step. We're going to be nice and tall, up and down. We're going to do 20. So you'll notice that for most of these exercises, 20 is the magic number. But if you find 20 is too difficult, you can make it 15 or 10. And if 20 is too easy, you can maybe go up to 25 or 30. But I wouldn't be going too high with the numbers because, you know, this is meant to get us warm and tired, but it's not meant to completely wipe us. So, feet together, you can put your hands on your hips or wherever, and we're going to jump up and down 20 times. Let's go. amazing workout, everyone. So, if you need, after each of these exercises, you can sit down, take a minute, but we don't want the break to be too long. So we want to keep going so that we stay nice and warm, our muscles get active, and that we actually feel a workout in our legs. Because not only is this working out and warming up, it's cardiovascular, so that's really good for your heart and fitness, and it's also a bit of leg muscle conditioning, so you will start to feel it in your legs. Next exercise we're going to do, which a lot of you will know, is your mountain climbers. So we're going to come into our front support shape on the bottom stair. So we're going to put our hands on this first step. We're going to walk our feet out. Now I'm quite limited with my space here, but we want to make sure that we don't have our bones in the air, like a pyramid, and we don't have an archy banana back. We want to be like a tabletop position, bum squeezing, tummy in. What we're going to do is bring the right knee into the chest and swap, and swap, and swap, okay? We're going to do 20 times. Let's go. And stop. So obviously guys, that exercise is really fast, so it's not too difficult, but you will feel that in the legs and also the tummy muscles if you're doing the right shape. So if 20 is too easy, you can raise it. Sometimes I do anywhere between 30 and 50, but stick with 20 maybe for the first week as you get used to it. And if you come back to these workouts and do it again, see if you can add on to that. So our next exercise we're going to do, if you want to take a quick drink, which I'm going to do, go for it. It's really important that we stay hydrated. So, we're going to do an exercise called takeoff drills. Now what these basically require is us just jump and switch legs in the air. So we're going to start with the right leg on the step, nice bend leg. What we're going to do is we're going to bend down, jump, switch legs and land on the other leg, okay? So I'll show you. Bend, jump, switch, and see how I've landed on the other leg there. Now it's really important guys for this exercise that we're not leaning back and we don't have all our weight on the back leg, okay? It's also important that we don't lean forwards and have all our weight on the front leg. We want it to be in the middle, okay? So nice centre of balance, equal weight on both legs, okay? So what we're going to do is 20 of those, jump and switch, and you can use the arms to swing with you. I kind of do them in an action like this. We go down, up, down, up. When I bend down, the arms come down. When I jump up, the arms come up. But if you'd rather for this week keep the hands on the hips, you can, because sometimes if you add the arms in, it gets a little bit too confusing. And the main thing we're working is the legs, so don't worry about the arms too much. So let's go, 20 times. So these are nice and slow, guys. And 20. Excellent work, guys. Give the legs a shake if you need to. We're going to go straight on to the next exercise, which is actually very similar to those, except this time I want you to keep your weight on the back leg. So we're going to put the right foot up. We start the same, but all our weight is on this back leg. And what we're going to do is, I'm a little bit out of breath, guys, so if you need to take a minute, we're going to jump and tap the feet and switch each time. So watch. Tap, tap, tap. Now what you will see is that my back leg and the front foot actually touch at the same time. So watch. So this one hits the floor first, at the exact, not first, sorry, this one hits the floor at the exact same time that our front leg hits the step, okay? So it should be in sync, like this. Now a lot of people find this, again, quite hard to coordinate, guys. So if you need, slow it down. So go change, and change, and change, and if you come back to it, it might become easier and you might get used to it. So let's do 20. Foot up. And let's go. Very good job, guys. And as you can see, that exercise is very fast. It's like the mountain climbers. You can get it done in 10, 15 seconds. So really fast, but it still works out the body. Okay guys, if you need, take a quick drink. I'm going to sit down. The stairs are good for working out, but they're also a good little seat if you need to take a break. Right, So we're nearly there with our warm-up exercises. I'm starting to feel quite hot. I'm not sure if you are too, but you should be. So what we're going to do next is we're going to come into our front squat shape. Similar enough to a mountain climbers, we want a lovely front squat shape, which you all know from your gym class. And we're going to jump in and out to a squat. Okay, so we're going to jump in to a squat and back out. Now guys, it's important to know that when we jump into the squat, it's our gymnastic squat that we do, okay? So our actual gymnastic shape squat. It's not a squat like this that you might do for our conditioning. It's our squat shape, okay? So that's really important. So I find these ones quite tiring. We're aiming for 20, but that means out and in is 1, out and in is 2. So if you want to make it slightly easier, you can do 20, but out is 1 and in is 2. So you're really only doing 10, okay? So let's just start with that today. Let's just do 10. Let's go out and in, out and in. Okay? Let's go. So let's start into our front squat shape. We're just going to do 10. So we're going to go in and out. 1, in and out. 2, in and out. Keep going. Very good, guys. And check out the legs. You can feel that one quite a lot in your leg muscles. Alright guys, so we've got one more fast, intense exercise, and then the last 3 are much slower and they're just focusing on the muscles rather than cardiovascular exercise, okay? So, this one is one of the hardest ones in my opinion. We're going to try to do 20, again like the last exercise. If 20 is too many, just do 10, okay? So this one we're going to start sitting on the stairs, the bottom step. We want our feet shoulder width apart. So you don't want the legs really wide, but we don't want them glued together either, okay? And all we're going to do is we're going to stand up and jump from the ground. But what I don't want to see is that you stand up and then jump, okay? Because that's not using the leg muscles as much as it should, okay? So you're going to start squatting down and you're going to jump from the squat shape, okay? So you're going to bend and jump. So watch. I'm going to bend, jump. So I jumped from the squat up as opposed to from here, okay? So we're going to do 20 of these. This is a little bit of a slower exercise, so it takes a little bit longer, but it's a very tiring one and it's a good one to finish on for the fast exercises. So we're already over halfway, guys. Altogether, this set has been 10 exercises. This is number 7, so we're nearly finished. Let's go, guys. And 20. Well done, guys. I find that the hardest one. Last 3 exercises we're going to do. 2 of them are the exact same, just on different legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with one leg in front. The back leg is going to be against the stair. You can use the kind of wall part of the step to prop your ankle against. And you're going to move your front foot as far forward as you can, because it's really important when we do this that our knee doesn't go really far over our toe. It has to be in line with our toe, okay? This is the same for when we do our split stretches. So what we're going to do is, you can put your hands wherever, here, here, but I like to kind of keep them in front, so I make sure I keep my chest up and don't drop down. And we're going to do lunge and back up. And each time you're trying to get this knee as close to the ground as possible, but it shouldn't touch, okay? So we're just doing 20 all together, 10 on the left, 10 on the right, okay? Let's go. Very good, guys, and give the legs a bit of a shake. You should start to feel that in your quad muscles here. And let's swap to the other leg. So put one leg behind, one leg in front, and let's go 10 times. Very good, guys, and that should be 10. Give the legs a little bit of a shake. Mine are feeling a bit like jelly now. Right, so our very last exercise, guys, is toe rises. So we've worked the quads and upper legs. Now we're going to work the calf muscles with this last exercise. So you're going to stand up on the bottom step. You can hold onto the banister, the wall, whatever you have, or if you're feeling extra strong. And want to practice balancing as well, you can hold onto your hips. So what we're going to do is we're going to rise all the way up and lower all the way down to below the stair. I don't know if you can see that, but all the way down and rise up and all the way down. 20 times, let's go. Excellent work, guys. And now we are done the main part of that warm-up. That was hard. I'm actually sweating and I'm really warm, and you should be if you worked hard. So make sure you take a drink, guys, and we take a break before we start our little bit of conditioning now for our tummy muscles. All right, everyone, so now that we've finished our main legs conditioning, what we're going to move on to is a little bit of tummy muscles and back muscles. So we're going to do that through holding some of our basic shapes like our front supports and our rear supports, which again, you all know from your gym class. So exercise number 1, we're going to be doing front support. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold our front support. Again, like I said in the mountain climbers, no bums up, no archy backs. We want a lovely tabletop position. And what we're going to do is we're going to hold that for 20 seconds, okay? So you'll notice across this whole workout, 20 is the magic number. After that, we're going to lower down into a plank shape. So we're going to be here, and then we're going to lower down onto our elbows if you've got the space. Now it's a little bit squished, I won't lie, but if you've got the space, you can lower down, okay? After we've held that for 20 seconds, we're going to take a quick break, okay? So we're going to try to do both of those in a row. So 20 seconds front support, 20 seconds plank position without stopping, okay? Right, let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and let's hold it. And come down, everyone, give the arms a shake. Very well done. If you do that, you might feel your muscles start to shake. I definitely did that time. You might start to go a bit shaky, but that's okay, that's completely normal, and it means that your muscles are working really, really hard. So good job. Right, so we're going to take a quick break again, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come into our front support, and we're going to try to do this set without coming down. Okay, so we're going to try not to take any breaks. So we're going to be in a front support, and we're going to tap the opposite shoulder with the opposite hand 20 times. And we're going to try, guys, not to move too much like this when we do it. So obviously your body's going to move a little bit, but try not to make it move loads. So we're going to do 20 of those, and then we're going to take a little break, okay? If anyone's feeling really, really strong, I'm going to show you what the next exercise is, and you can connect these two exercises. So after we do the shoulder taps, we're going to move on to leg slaps. So you're going to tap the leg like this 20 times. So if you're feeling very strong and it's too easy, you can do these 20 and go straight into your leg taps, okay? But just for this, the purpose of this video, we'll take a little break, okay? Let's go. 20 times. Very good, and come down. Right, I didn't count that one out loud because I think it's good that you can do it in your own time, but I will count the next one out loud just so you can kind of see, are you able to keep up with my pace? But don't worry, it's really important you do it at your own pace so that you can do it well and in good shapes, okay? So next one we're going to do our leg taps, or leg slaps, but don't hit your legs too hard. So I'll count this out loud. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Halfway. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent work, guys. And calm down. Very good. Give the arms a shake. If you need if you're feeling that your tummy's getting really sore, you can do your lazy seal shape, guys, because that's a really good stretch out for the tummy muscles, okay? So you can do your lazy seal if you need to. Right, so next exercise we're going to do for our tummy muscles on the stairs is we're going to do 20 taps and tap. We're going to tap the step above the first one, okay? 20 times. So if you need another minute or two, but I think you should be okay. Let's take a few deep breaths and let's get ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Well done, guys, and relax. Very good. So we're nearly finished with our front squat exercises. We only have, I believe, 2 more actually. So very good job, everyone. So what we're going to do is for this next one is similar to the last one actually, but instead we're going to go up, up, and down, down. Now we did something very similar with our feet earlier on. I don't know if you remember, we did up, up, down, down. But we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to do 10 on the right, 10 with the right arm going first. So it'll be up, up, down, down, up, down, down. And then 10 with the left arm going first. So up, up, down, down, up, down, down. Okay, so let's go, guys. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, up, down, down. 1, up, up, down, down. 2, up, up, down, down. 3, up, up, down, down. 4, up, up, down, down. 5, up, up, down, down. 6, up, up, down, down. 7, up, up, down, down. 8, up, up, down, down. 9, up, up, down, down. 10. And let's go with the other arm. Up, up, down, down. 1, up, up, down, down. 2, up, up, down, down. 3, up, up, down, down. 4, up, up, down, down. 5, up, up, down, down. 6, up, up, down, down. 7, up, down, down. 8, up, down, down. 9, up, down, down. 10. Very good, guys. So our last exercise in the front squat position is going to be push-ups. So we did something similar, I think, a couple of weeks back in the RGCTV videos. What you're going to do is come on to step number 2 or number 3, depending on how strong you're feeling. The higher up you go, the easier it'll be. So I'm going to come down to step number 2, and we're just going to do 10 push-ups. Keeping a lovely straight shape, tummy in, bums down. Let's go. So we're just doing 10, and you can touch your chin off the step above each time. Well done, guys. And give the arms a nice shake. Alright everyone, so that is everything for today's part of the workout with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're not too tired. And I will see you soon. Bye everyone.
Hi guys, my name is Emer and today we're going to be doing some landing drills and some jumps. So first of all, we're going to be doing some ankle exercises to make those ankles really strong, so that when we do go to do those jumps and we do go to land, that our ankles aren't rolling over like this. We don't twist our ankles. So we're making our ankles really strong by doing these exercises, okay? So the first exercise is toe rises. So all you have to do is lift your heels off the ground and go up onto your toes as much as you can. Okay, you want to be on the very, very tops of your feet and down. Okay, and I don't want you to bounce like this. Okay, I don't want you to use the bounce of the floor. So go as slow as you can, up and down. And we're going to do that 30 times, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and try and go as slow as this. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you can take a break if you want, shake out your legs, and let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good, shake out your legs, and we're going to do 10 more, the last 10. Go up as much as you can onto your tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, shake your legs out. You might need to stretch your calves. Okay, so just bend your back leg like this. You should feel a stretch in your calf. And you can do the other leg then as well. Very good, well done. Okay, so the second exercise is the same as the first exercise, so it's toe rises, but we're just going to do it on one leg, okay? So you can do it like this, arms out, and try and go up onto your tippy toes and down. Or if you need to hold on to something, that's okay as well, so you can hold on to a table or a chair just so you don't fall over, because one leg is harder than 2 legs. Ready? So we're going to do 10 on each side, so that one leg doesn't get stronger than the other. And same with this one, you don't want to bend your knee and you don't want to jump up, you want to just lift it up. Very good. Or you can hold on to another person. They stand in front of you. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Shake out your leg. And now we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so hold on to something if you need to. And let's do the other side. 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Well done. Shake out your legs again. Your legs might be a little bit sore after that. So the next exercise, I call them shuffles. So you stand on one leg, okay, like this, and all you have to do is shuffle over to the other side, let's say of the room that you're in. But you have to try and not twist your hips. Okay, so make sure your hips and your face and your whole body is facing this way. Okay, facing me. So it is quite hard. You might have to go really, really slowly. Okay, put your hands on your hips so you can feel them turning, but you shouldn't feel them turning. So if you can feel them turning, just try and make sure that they're facing forwards and go all the way to the other side of the room. Oh, very good. okay? And try and stay on the same leg and go back the way you came. So same with this, I don't want to see any turning your hips. Okay, this is a really good exercise for your ankles. So you want like a slippy floor, and maybe some socks will be the easiest. So if you're in bare feet, it might be harder. Okay, very good. And now we're going to switch legs. So we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. You might have to bend your knee a little bit. And remember, we don't want to twist our hips. We want it all to be through the ankle. All the way to one side and back again. Very good, well done. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do to strengthen your ankle, make sure that it doesn't get wobbly when you jump and you land, is balancing on one leg, okay? So all you have to do is balance on one leg. So lift that leg up. Very good. Okay, if this is too hard for you, you can hold on to something. If it's too easy, I want you to close your eyes, okay? So I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to count to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. You can open your eyes again. Right, we're going to do the same thing on the other leg. Ready? Off you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, the last thing for your ankles is the same thing, balancing on one leg, but I want you to get something squishy. So I have a cushion. I have a cushion for my couch. You can use, you can use a cushion or maybe a pillow. Okay? Nothing too squishy. Okay? And we're going to do the same thing, so it'll be a bit harder this time because you're on a softer surface. And we're going to hold it for 10, 9, and if it's too easy, you can try closing your eyes if you want, and open them again when you get wobbly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, and the last leg. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, so we finished with our ankle exercises, so it's time to move on to some jumps and some landing drills, okay? So for the jumps and the landing drills, I think most people know this, but we finish in our motorbike shape, okay? So we don't want to sit down too much, okay? So kind of halfway, but we don't want our legs to be straight either because it's sore when you land on straight legs, okay? So bend your legs. Like this, your legs can be a little bit apart, but not like this, okay? So maybe feet shoulder width apart, and this is your motorbike shape, okay? Very good. So we're just going to do some jumps and make sure that you land in your motorbike shape, okay? So we're going to do 5 straight jumps. So this is your straight shape, squish your ears, and swing your arms down and up. Land in your motorbike. Very good. Okay, because our focus today is on landing drills. We're going to hold that motorbike for 3 seconds every time, okay? So that's 1, 2, hold 1, 2, 3, 3, hold 1, 2, and 3, 4, hold 1, 2, and 3, arms up, and 5, hold 1, 2, and 3. Very good. Okay. The next jump we're going to do is tuck jump. So we're going to go from, this is our tuck shape, okay, like this. So we're going to try and do this in the air. See the way my knees are up to my tummy? We're going to try and do that in the air. So the arm swing is the same. You go down and up. And the landing is the same. You finish in your motorbike. Okay, let's do 5. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Number 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3. Very good, well done. Okay, the next jump we're going to do is star jump. Okay, so this is your star shape. And the same thing, I want you to land in your motorbike. A lot of people, when they do star jumps, they land in a star shape. But I want you to try and land in your motorbike shape, okay? So let's go. Make sure you have enough space. And star jump, motorbike, hold, 2, 3. Star jump, motorbike, hold, 2, 3. 3 more. Hold, 2, 3. 2 more. Hold, 2, 3. Last one. Hold, 2, 3. Very good. Well done. Okay. So the last jump we're going to do is our split jumps. Okay, so you can pick your good leg splits or you can pick whatever leg. And I want you to land in that motorbike shape again. Okay, because a lot of people, same with the star jump actually, a lot of people when they do split jumps they land kind of in a split shape. Okay, but I want you to land in your motorbike, which means your legs do have to work really, really fast. Okay, so you go swing, so the arms for this, you go down and back. Okay, I'll show you one more time. Down and back. Okay, make sure you have enough space as well. Yeah. Okay. Motorbike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that motorbike. And 5. Well done. Okay, so that's most of our jumps done. There's a lot more jumps, but we're not going to do them today. And now we're going to practice landing on one leg, in case we ever have to. Okay, so for our one-legged jumps, we're just going to practice hopping. Okay, so if you stand on one leg, and we're going to hop and try and go as high as you can, and we're going to do 20 on each leg. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 5. Oh. Very good. Okay, so for the hopping, we want to try and do kind of a motorbike shape as well, but only on one leg. So you see when I land, it's kind of the same as a motorbike. If I had 2 legs down, it's just on one leg, okay? So try and make sure that your knee doesn't go in like that or out like that, okay? Knee facing forwards. And we're going to do the other leg. Ready? Push through your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I think I said we did 20, but I think I only did 10 there, but you can do 20 in your own time. So now I want you to practice landing on one leg while we're not hopping, if that makes sense. Okay, so you're going to take off on this leg, or whatever leg you want, and you're going to land on the other leg. Okay, so kind of like a leap. But we still want to land in that same position, our half motorbike shape. Okay, so we go take off on one leg, land on the other leg. Okay, so try not to make your knee go in like that. And try your best not to wobble, but you'll see me wobbling as well. So we'll do 10 of those on each leg. Ready? Take off on the opposite leg, land on the other leg. Very good. I'll do it from this side. and then just 10 on the other leg, okay? Okay, try and land, try and hold each landing for at least 2 seconds, okay? Without putting the other leg down. So make sure you're taking off on one leg and landing on the other leg. I think we have 4 more. Very good, well done. Okay, so now we're going to do some rebound bounces or some plyo. So that just means that we're using the bounce from the floor, and I know that, you know, we're not on our springy floor that we are in gymnastics, but most floors will have some sort of bounce in them, okay? So for the rebound bounces, so the difference between a rebound bounce and a jump. So a jump is just like this, you take off and you land, and a rebound bounce is you're bouncing. So imagine a bouncy ball. When you throw the bouncy ball up and it bounces back up at you, that's a rebound bounce instead of a jump like this. Okay, so imagine you're a bouncy ball when we're doing these rebound bounces. Okay, so just stick one leg out in front of you and you're going to jump onto 2 feet and rebound bounce and land. Okay, so jump onto 2 feet, rebound, bounce and land. Okay, land in your motorbike shape. You can have your hands on your hips if you want. Okay, so the same thing. Jump onto 2 feet, rebound, bounce. Okay, so you want to rebound, bounce as fast as you can. Okay, so let's do that 10 times. That's 2 done already. Really good. 3, 4, and try and go as high as you can. Now we don't have to use our hands in this because I just want you to focus on your legs. So step, bounce, land. I think there's 2 more. Very good. Okay, so now you all know how to rebound bounce. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to do those rebound bounces, but we're going to try and do them on one leg. Okay, so this is a lot harder. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to step, rebound bounce and land. Okay, it won't be as bouncy as your 2-legged ones, so it will be kind of like a jump. If you were on a springy floor, it might be more of a bounce, okay? But we'll just do it just to get used to the motion. So we go step, land. So you're kind of hopping onto your leg in that step, and you're punching through the floor and then landing. So 10 on each leg then, and so try and make it a less of a jump as you can. So if I were to do a jump, it would be like this. And jump, okay? See that pause in the middle we don't want? We want the smallest pause that we can have, okay? So, whoop. I forget what number we're on, but I think it's around 8. 9. And 10. Very good. And 10 on the other leg. Making sure you're holding that landing position. And one more. Very good. Well done, everybody. That was a really good session. I'll see you next week.
Hello everyone, welcome back to RGCTV. I'm Anna and today I'll be leading you through a vault session. I'm excited for this one because there's a lot we can do at home to improve our run and our board shape so that we can be better at vault when we get back to the gym. So to start off, we're going to work on a lot of running drills and then we'll work on some board drills which you're very familiar with from doing in the gym. It'll just be a bit different whilst we're doing them at home. So what I want to do first is talk to you about the two key things that we need to focus on in today's running drills. So number one is stiff hips, and you'll know all about stiff hips if I coach you in the gym, okay? I'm like a broken record. So stiff hips, what we want to imagine is that our hips, so all around sort of our waist area, just a bit lower, is a bucket of water. So imagine your hips, all here is a bucket of water. So if we lean forward and stick our bum back, all the water would come out the front of the bucket, wouldn't it? And if we lean back and stick our hips forward, all the water would come out the back of the bucket. So what you have to do throughout all of these running drills, I'll stand back a bit, is keep the water in the bucket because it's pretty full, the bucket's pretty full, so you have to keep your body really straight and your hips really stiff. So stiff hips, not stiff hips, not stiff hips, stiff hips. Then the second thing is strong legs. So when we're running, we don't want to have really floppy, lazy legs. So we want them to be quite strong on the ground. And this is great because we're all working on hard floors, so we'll be even stronger. You can have a tiny bend in your knees. So if I say stiff hips, you know what to do, keep the water in the bucket. If I say strong legs, just squeeze them a little bit and make sure your knees are pretty straight, okay? So what we're working on first is some jumping, just practicing stiff hips and strong legs. So you've got two options. I'm using a skipping rope because I have one at home. If you don't, you're going to use tights or a pair of tights or a scarf and you're just going to put it on the floor, okay? So you can sort of see that there. So if I don't have a skipping rope, what I'm doing for the first 10 skips is jumping side to side with stiff hips and strong legs. So you can get your brother or your sister or your parents or guardians to have a look and see if you've got stiff hips and strong legs. And then for the second set, we'll just jump forward and back, okay? So you've got side to side, forward and back. Now, anyone with a skipping rope, you're going to use a skipping rope. So for our first set, we're just doing normal, whoop, skips. Make sure you've got a bit of room. Skips like this, with feet together. Okay, so let's do 10, guys. Again, you're jumping side to side if you don't have a rope. Off you go. Okay, right. So I want you to think about that. And out of 10, 10 being really stiff hips, really strong legs, and 1 being really sloppy legs and not strong hips. Okay, so you spilled all the water out of the bucket. What did you do? Did you do really stiff hips and strong legs? Or did you not do stiff hips and did you not do strong legs? So I'm going to give myself a 7. I think I could do stiffer hips. I think I could have stronger legs. So let's go again. Let's do another set of 10. So go side to side. You don't have a skipping rope. Off you go. Okay, well done. Right, so now you're going forward and back over your scarf or your tights. If you have a skipping rope, all we're going to do is jump our feet out and in like this. Okay, but we're still skipping. So let's do a set of 10. Remember, what is it? I'm not going to tell you. Number 1, what's your focus? Number 2, what's your focus? Okay, off you go. Okay, how did it feel? Do you think you could do better? Do you think that was your best? If it was your best, do the exact same thing again. Okay, 10. Awesome, you definitely deserve a high five. So a big high five. You'll have to give me an air high five. That's what we call them now during lockdown. I'm gonna get a quick drink. You guys can too. Okay, so next set. we're gonna focus on the run. We're still focusing on the run. So come down to a lunge. This is your lunge, doesn't matter what leg's in front because we're gonna do both legs. We all know this is our lunge. Now, is the water in the bucket? So if we're sticking our bum back or forward, the water's not in the bucket. Keep the water in the bucket. And what's our other thing? Strong legs, okay. So water in the bucket, lunge. And then from here, keeping the hands on the hips, we're just gonna bring the back leg to the front. Did you see that? Watch again. So back leg comes to the front to like a high knee position. But look, the water's still in the bucket, and look, this leg's still strong, isn't it? This wouldn't be strong, but this is strong. All right, so come down to a lunge with me. We're gonna try and do 8 really, really strong legs, stiff hips, okay? Ready? Back knee to the front, and 1. And try and hold it. Can you hold it at the top? And down. And 2, strong legs, stiff hips. And down. You can hold on to a wall if you need to. 3. And down. 4. Double check. Do you have stiff hips? Do you have a strong leg? I think that's 4. 5. Ooh. Come on, guys. Keep going. 6. Well done. 7. Whoop. I needed the wall that time. And 8. Okay, and then we're just going to switch. So now your other leg is coming in front in the lunge. Now that you're very familiar with stiff hips and strong bottom leg as we stand up, I want to see how fast you can get the knee up like this to the front, okay? So stiff hips, strong leg. Now focus on getting the knee up really fast. Ready? Let's go. 1. I bet you that was faster. Nice job. 2. Super. 3. Good. See if you can freeze like a statue at this top. 4. Freeze. And 5. Just make sure the hands are on the hips as well, guys, okay? 6. Super. I bet you're getting better on each go. 7. Okay, last one. 8. And stop. Okay, get a quick drink if you need to. Right now we're making it a lot harder, so now we'll actually be doing proper high knees, but we're still not going to use the arms because I just want you to focus on number 1, stiff hips, number 2, strong legs. And then if you have room in your brain, you can focus on getting your knees up really fast. But that's only if you have room in your brain. Don't worry too much about it. So I'll just show you what we're doing. We're simply you need a little bit of room in front of you. That's it. We're going to do high knees with stiff hips and strong legs. Okay. So make sure the water stays in the bucket the whole time. We'll just go up maybe about 8 steps if you have room for that. Ready? Keep the hands on the hips and go really fast high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Turn around. We're going to go again. See if you can keep your legs a little bit stronger this time. See if you can keep more water in the bucket this time. I think I let a bit of water spill. So keep the water in the bucket. Off you go. 8 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we make it harder. So grab your soccer ball or pillow, whatever you have. You can hold anything really. We're going to do the exact same thing, except the arms are, you can't see that, but look, my arms are going to be above my head like this. And what's that going to do? Now we have to work our upper body as well. Now we have to squeeze our tummy at the same time. So there's a lot to think about, but the 2 important things is what you have to do. Stiff hips, strong legs. I think I've said it like 100 times at this stage. So start with the arms above the head. Are the hips stiff? Are the legs strong before you even go? We're going to do 8 high knees. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you'll notice it's actually a lot harder to keep the hips stiff, isn't it? You might find yourself wobbling back and forth a bit. That's okay. It's all learning. So this time we try to do it a bit better. Try and keep the hips strong. You can do it. A bit more focused. 8 times. Off you go. Okay, well done. So now we're making it even more challenging. So this time, instead of holding it above your head, you're going to hold it in front of your body like this, Again, you got to keep stiff hips, so no leaning forward and no leaning backwards. This one's very challenging. You got to try and keep a straight line from your head all the way to your hips, yeah? Not back and forth like this. So let's not be dolphins, let's be sticks with our upper body. Really strong, yeah? Instead of loose like a dolphin, okay? So, ball in front of you like this. Same exact thing with the legs. We're gonna do 8. Off you go. Okay, right, who was a dolphin that time and who was a stick? I reckon I was a bit of both. So, this time I'm aiming to be a stick rather than a dolphin. So, ball in front. Practice stiff hips and strong legs before you start. Okay, stiff hips, strong legs, off you go. I reckon that was better. Okay, air high five everyone, right? You can put the ball away now. Okay, so grab your skipping rope again. If you don't have one, don't worry. You don't need a scarf or tights this time. Right, now we've worked on the technique, haven't we? So now we're going to focus on fast feet. So we're going to pretend the floor is lava, right? All we're focusing is fast feet. You don't have to focus on stiff hips, tight legs, just fast feet. One thing in your head and really work hard at it. So the floor is lava. Well, we're going to pretend it is. We have to get our feet off the floor as fast as we can while we run on the spot. Otherwise, they'll burn. Well, they won't actually, but we're going to pretend that's what's happening. So with your skipping rope, all we're doing is running on the spot like this. How fast can you get your feet off the floor? If you don't have a skipping rope, you're simply just running on the spot and trying to get your feet off the floor as fast as you can. So we're going to do 20, take a break, and then we're going to do 20 again. So see if you can keep up with me. If not, just go at your best pace. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, so well done. This time, you're going to try and go a little bit faster. So pretend these are your feet. They were coming off like this, off the floor. Now you've got to make it just a bit faster, okay? So I'm going to go again. I'm going to try to get my feet off the floor faster than last time. Ready? Or running on the spot, whatever you're doing. All right, well done. Another, well, we'll do a foot 5 this time. Foot 5, just to make it more interesting. Okay, so we focused on some running drills, so next is some board drills. You all know the board, it's the object that's right before the vault. It's really bouncy, yeah? The bouncy object. It's sort of like a triangle shape, like that kind of. So yeah, it's the bouncy object before the board. And I'm assuming you know how many feet to put on the board. So maybe you can discuss it amongst your siblings there. How many feet do we put on the board? And also, where are the arms on the board? Really, really important. So try and think of that before I tell you the answer. So, right. What I have are 2 hula hoops. Now, you can draw chalk outside on your tarmac, draw like little circles on the tarmac outside. What else could you do? You could get you get your pair of tights and just make them in the shape of the circle on the floor, anything. So, firstly, I'm going to start on my first hula hoop here, and I'm just going to do a long jump and see where I land. So I land roughly here. I'm just going to put my hoop exactly where I land. So figure that out for yourself. Where are you going to put where are you going to draw the 2 circles on the tarmac, if that's what you're using? All right. So I'm going to answer those questions now. 2 feet on the board, arms down on the board. So I hope you got those right. Okay, anyways, we're going back to our lunge shape that we practiced earlier, aren't we? We're going to keep the hands down like this so that we're ready for our board. From here, all we're doing is jumping to feet together inside the hoop. Here, that's it, that's all you have to do. So from the lunge, we're going to jump and push through the legs to land inside the hoop on 2 feet. Lunge, land on 2 feet. That's it. Okay, so we're going to get 5 done. Off you go. Hands down, push through the legs, land on 2 feet. Okay? 1. Are you pushing through the front foot or the front leg and the back leg? Push, push, push. Land in the hoop, 2. Right, get 5 done in your own time. And another thing you can do is practice the lunge on both legs. So I've done a lot on my left, now I'm going to try some on my right and see which feels better. So, don't know. You have to keep practicing. See which one works for you best, right or left. Okay, so that's 5. Now we're going to make it a little bit harder. So as we land in the hoop, we're going to do a little toe rise like this, okay? So we're taking the heels off the floor. I'm going on to really, pretend you're wearing really high heels here, yeah? So pretend you're stoning your mom's high heels, the highest ones she owns, and you're going to wear them for this exercise. So, no, don't actually wear them. We're pretending we're wearing them. So, from the lunge, land on 2 feet, and then toe rise, okay? So, we're practicing pushing through the toes. 5 again. Okay, so you might need a little wall actually to help you do the toe rise. That's no problem. These hoops are really small, so they keep moving. Hopefully you guys have bigger hula hoops. So let's see how high you can go on the toes in that toe rise. Last one. Okay, excellent. Now just double check that your hoops are far apart, like you measured them at the start. If they moved forward, if they moved closer together, you need to move them back again, okay? Right, now for the final one. We're doing a rebound. So a rebound is where you jump with tight legs on the floor, yeah? Doing the exact same thing, except we're just doing a little hop off the floor when we get to the hoop. So I'll show you, just watch this one, lunge and rebound. So it's exactly what you've been practicing. Jump to 2 feet in the hoop, but then you're doing a little hop inside the hoop. So we're doing 5. Okay, that's 1, I think. Because I showed you the last one. Okay. Right, where are the arms? Are you keeping them down? That's 3. 2 more. Now stop. Now that we know how to do this drill, I want you to start focusing on stiff hips, strong legs when you do your little hop in the hoop, okay? Stiff hips, strong legs, arms down. Off we go. Number 4. Okay, did you keep the water in the bucket? Hopefully. Last one. Stiff hips, strong legs, the best you can do. Okay, well done guys. That was awesome. I hope you enjoyed it because there's a lot we can work on for vault whilst we're at home. And then hopefully we'll be faster runners and stronger vaulters. So strong legs, stiff hips, hopefully we'll be stronger vaulters when we get back to the gym as well. So I hope you enjoyed. I'm definitely tired after that, so well done for all your hard work and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.